Hello, this is Josh Palmer here, creator of the Galaxy War series, and I am here to discuss kind of what was Galactic Conflict and, you know, how it ended up and such, and why it's similar to Galaxy War 2, or the Galaxy War 1 as it's now been retitled. So, Galaxy, Galactic Conflict 2. It was my attempt to reboot and remake the Galaxy War series. I wasn't entirely pleased with how the first one came out, as many of you probably weren't either. It was pretty much just kind of its first couple scenes and then a repeat of the ending of Revenge of the Sith. And in fact, there was to be a scene where Darth Zanduku was going to be placed in a suit, like Kemlin, but I accidentally deleted that after filming, and so I just kind of had to make do with it. And this was before Galaxy War 2 and 3 came out, or were done. So, because there was about 10 months in between Galaxy War 1 and Galaxy War 2, in between filming-wise. And so, I wasn't entirely pleased, so that spring, because I had filmed Galaxy War 1 in the winter of 2014, so the spring of 2015 was my kind of time to try and rewrite it and kind of take while the similar ideas I had, but make it less reminiscent of Revenge of the Sith, and then formed off of that, several more entries in the saga that were completely different. I was introducing villains such as Tam, or General Tam, kind of Grievous-like guy, more so cyborg though than droid. I also had Tarkin playing a role kind of, through carbonation and all that. It wasn't exactly taking the canon of the Star Wars films. I kind of had rewritten that a little. And also, Zanduku would play a semi-major role. Kemlin would have been killed off by Zanduku. Master Palmer would have been discovered, and at the end he would have died, but he would have killed off Oponus and Zanduku, or they would have all kind of died in the destruction of the Imperial Palace. So those were kind of my ideas for how it was going to go out. And so Galaxy War, or Galactic Conflict 2 was my attempt to reboot that. Galaxy War, I obviously pulled from iCarly. Well, that may not be obvious, but that's kind of where that came from, the iCarly television show. So I just decided to try and rename that to, more so original. But all in all, I never got around to finishing it. And then after my next reunion with the cast of Galaxy War 1, there was desire to make a second, and I didn't really have plans for anything, so I'm just like, oh, let's do this and that, and it kind of all came together offhandedly, and that's when I had that, I'm like, there's no way now I can do the Galactic Conflict. Let's just focus on what I have, and that's what happened. So that's why I have Galaxy War or Galactic Conflict 2 kind of the way it is, finished scenes and blooper reels. But me, I'm a fan of all release content, so that's why it is the way it is. Thank you guys.